Okay, welcome to game 4 of my league match against Lemonspawn. Trashing with Stonemason Count. I think you kind of very much want to get to Count very quickly. Trash down. Because of Count, the Torture is not as bad. You can also see Armory being pretty good if you get good deck control to gain lots of chariot races and plazas. So I'm going to open with Silver, I think. I might open Silver Plaza. I might open Silver. They open Silver, which makes sense. They open single Silver. I don't know what they're doing with their 4. And that might have been their 4. I think Plaza is the way to go. I can always discard a card for Coffer and buy a smaller item if I don't hit 5. I definitely want to add a lot of plazas to my deck and be able to get Torture into the deck quickly. It also kind of interacts with Count, but not really. I could also believe double Silver trying to quickly get to Count is better. I'm going to go with the Plaza. We'll see. We'll see if that works out. They agreed. Nice. So I'm not crazy. Well, we're both equally crazy. Okay, so this seems to me like a pretty clear take the Coffer by a Hamlet. And this will be a Count. Kind of sad 2 here. I think I'm going to take a Chariot Race. I don't really want more treasures in my deck until I've gotten a little bit thinner with the Count. They got a Silver, which is nice. I'm going to get the Chariot Race now. So I'm probably going to play this Plaza, not activate it. Oof, that is quite sad. I'm even considering like discarding a Copper, Count, top decking the Silver, gaining 3 money and buying a Torturer. But I think I just have to top deck the Silver and trash hand. I have a whole bunch of estates somewhere. Yes. Hopefully don't draw the Count. Very nice. So my next hand is 2 estates. I believe the Chariot Race and the Count. So almost certainly I'm going to trash here. If they were to attack me with the Torturer, I would just take the curse to hand and trash it immediately. Well, definitely no need to discard here. I'm going to gain a Copper, which seems fine. Trash hand. Bam. Almost thin. They've also been able to get pretty thin pretty quickly. I will gain the curse here. Need to do one more trash. This bottom card's a Plaza, I believe. Or I believe the bottom card's a Plaza. Oh no, I played that last turn. So the bottom card's probably a something. So tracking what they've done, they opened similar to me. Silver Plaza, they got Count Silver on their deck, and so the Silver, I got a Chariot Race, they had a pass, so I had an extra Hamlet at this point. I was able to trash 3 Coppers, they were able to hit 7, which is very nice, and do some overpay stuff. I discard for action, play the Torturer. So this is a very nice turn. I'll be able to overpay myself if I want. Or trash completely. Not obvious to me. I think I'm going to top deck the Silver, gain 3 coins, do the Stonemason trick, Stonemason for Bazaar and Torturer. I'm quite sad that I did not draw any of my good cards. Bazaar, Plaza, Count, Torturer. I will gain 1 more curse, I guess. I'm not sure about that. I need to keep a little bit of money in the deck. The Plaza will generate me 1 money. They've been able to trash 1 more time than me, so they're quite a bit thinner. I'm not quite sure how that worked out. I guess that 7 let them hit the nice price point, and I had 6, and I just bought the Torture naturally. I spent my Coffer on that extra. So the extra Hamlet No, based on the draw order, that doesn't make any sense. Not going to discard now. Draw. Okay, so if I draw my Plaza, I'll be really happy. If I draw my Count, I'll also be happy. I can discard Silver Torturer and Trash Hand. So I'm stuck with 5, and I have Plaza Count on the top. So that's really nice. I don't want to lose those 2 cards. So just do this, and I guess get another Bazaar. This turn I'm really going to hope to find, I've got 2 Torturers, a Bazaar, a Cherry, so I've got 9 cards of draw here, so potentially I can draw the whole deck. If you're watching and looking at my VP total and thinking it's weird, Wolf Den's a weird card, basically I would say completely ignore it for a significant portion of the game, until the piles are very low, and by then we should both have evens of all the good stuff. I think I probably want 2 of everything. So Plaza, don't discard Hamlet. Okay. So I will gain copper, I guess, and trash hands. That was a wildly depressing turn. I guess my deck is not as thin as I thought it was, or just I bottom decked all of my good stuff. I do have another Bazaar down there, but I think I'm only 50-50 to draw it. Oh, okay, so this game feels pretty lost already. Basically on that, if the Torturer was at the top there and I was able to draw 3 of these cards and trash them, I'd feel way better. And there's a 50-50 chance I draw my Bazaar, in which case I'm still in it. If it's bottom decked, then if the bottom 3 cards were Bazaar, Torturer, then it's just really, really sad for me. We've built quite up a list of spectators, so hello, spectators. I doubt any of them will watch this game after having seen it live, but we'll see. Yeah, I got the Armory now. I wanted to have an Armory. I felt like to buy Bazaar when I did. And I did need the action, I guess, but I'm never able to actually draw it. So, if this top card is my other Torturer, I think I just buy a Chariot Race and feel sad and prepare to resign in about 2 turns. This match has already gone on for 1 hour and 15 minutes. This is game 4 of 6, so certainly, fatigue starts to set in around the hour 15 mark. Especially this match is occurring in the evening of where we are, both in the Central Time Zone. Yeah. So I assume that'll be Stonemason, Bazaar, Torturer. Yeah. Rip. At least I'll have a good draw this turn. But that was basically 2 dead turns in a row in a game when they've already added an Armory and are having big turns every turn. So I'm just so far behind. That's a neat trick. They don't want the count anymore, I guess. I was okay having the count for a while, but I'm going to start hitting them with Torturers. Maybe that doesn't bother them. It would bother me. My plan will be, if I can get there, to a... I don't think I can get there this turn to a Armory. I think I just have 3 this turn after trashing, and then my deck is completely clean. That was sad. Okay, well, we'll discard here. Oh, I know this can't work. Right, there's a thing one could do if you knew that this would work, but... Okay, so I will discard these 2. Trash 5 and gain another Chariot Race. They've got a curse. They've got maybe 1 copper. I'm okay gaining 1 curse, I guess. Discard 2 now. Oh, they have 3 Torturers, though. Wow. Nuts. Okay, guess we'll just gain the last one. Yeah, so it didn't matter. I didn't want to discard down to 3, so I was going to gain both. And that's sort of the result of me of having that extra dead turn. They had 1 dead turn, and I had 2. I was not able to play a Torturer 2 turns in a row and fall behind in that curse split. Their deck is better. They have 2 more Bazaars, 2 more Plazas. I think I trashed my Stonemason. They're down because they only have 1 Stonemason, 1 Armory. My goal will be to try to get Armory this turn, and maybe I'll Stonemason for Armory Plaza if I hit 6. That seems decent. I'm happy to draw something I can do with a gold, which is, I don't know if it's useful or not, but I can discard a gold with Plaza or Hamlet and then Chariot Race into it. That feels like quite advanced play and a level of deck control that I don't have. It also feels like the game is not going to go on that long. They're moving along pretty quickly here. They're trashing Copper and Curse with the Stonemason, which is nice. I don't even have a Stonemason anymore, but I'll get one this turn. So I always kind of lead with the Bazaar, Chariot Race. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, I think, when I play the first Chariot Race. The second Chariot Race I can decide based on what they have on top. It's only worth 1 VP, but in a game where, I'm at negative 15, who knows? The other thing to note is that the Stonemasons, you can get 3 Stonemasons for 6. I have a Chariot Race. They have a Torture on top. Okay, I don't have any cards that cost 6, so nuts. Okay, so I can discard for buy. I can discard here, draw up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and top deck a Chariot Race. Gain the coins. So I've got 9. So again, this game can end very, very quickly. What does it take to end the game right now? It takes 16 money and 3 buys. So if I went Stonemason, double Bazaar, I just lose instantly. I could consider going Plaza Count. I do need to get another Plaza. I do need to get a Stonemason, I guess. Maybe I Stonemason for double Plaza and hope that they can't end it. And I'm overdrawing, so that doesn't seem terrible. Stonemason for double Plaza, and then 1 Hamlet to even out the numbers. And 1 Hamlet. And now plan on Stonemasoning the Copper first is very important. And this is quite low too. We'll check that button so that it doesn't keep asking me. It takes how much to empty these 3 piles? 4. It takes 4 money to get 3 cards, so it takes 14 and 4 buys. They have 2 Hamlets and an Armory, so potentially if they get to 14 and 3 buys an Armory for a Stonemason, they could also Stonemason something. They could Stonemason a silver into two cards. So I think I probably left a pile out open for them here. Especially down VP. I don't know. I need to get another count, I guess. My uniques are count, silver, copper, stonemason. So I'd have to get rid of 4 of those. I find it very possible to think they have a win here. They have 2 silvers and a gold. That's 7 money. It's close in hand for them. I can trash a copper. I can also trash hands, trash copper, silver, curse. That'll add 8 points to my total, so I'll be at -4. And then I have money from plazas and chariot races potentially, and bazaars, which is not much, but if they leave the piles close, I can also stonemason the silver into two stonemasons, potentially draw those, and then stonemason the torturer into two things. Like it's stuff. Stuff can happen very quickly. They don't. Okay, so if they get 10 now, 14. I feel like they're 1 buy short of emptying here, unless I'm crazy. But because I have the curse on top, they win all their chariot races, which is nice. Okay, so they have 3 buys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have the money. So like they have 4 and 5 costs in their deck, but and I have 4 and 5 costs in my deck. So this should be a win here. Yeah, good game. What happened there? A little bit of weird stuff in draws. They hit that 7 and I hit the 6, which I could have potentially avoided if I skipped this chariot race, and then in some bad draws, I think, which set my trashing back, and I didn't certainly play as optimally as I could. So it's tied after 4, and I'll see you in game 5.